Hi guys, welcome to the Thechilledsisterspodcast. I'm Bawa Muhammad. Well, I'm an aviator and we're running a foundation which for the poor and less privileged, actually, the orphanage, and giving back to the society, or actually. And today we talked about navigating manhood present society. Follow Thechilledsister Sisters in all of their social media handles.
Thank you. Have a nice one.
Hold on. It's not. Hey. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Chill Sisters podcast. My name is Rashida.
And I'm Ilsis Ladu. I'll be recording live as usual from Abuja, Nigeria.
Yes, how is Abuja today?
Let me not start, Rashida.
What is it? It will not pass. It is hot. It is what? What is it that you have not said before? It is hot.
Be mocking me, but this God that we are serving, he will deal with you, Rashida.
It is hot. It is dusty. It will not pass that one. I've helped
you.
you.
Have summarized it now.
I've helped you, exactly.
That was my week. That's Abuja. Let's go. Aluta continua.
Guys, while we start like this is just an intro of what is coming ahead. That being said, we have a guest. Drum roll. Hey, we have a guest. Our guest today is Bawa Muhammad.
Yeah.
Brief intro. This is me and Bawa went to the same university, ABU Zaria.
Abu Side.
Yeah, Abu Side. You know you are not an Abu Side.
I'm not.
Bawa is one of those people that has been a long time friendship. This is like, how many years of friendship is this, Bawa?
From 2007.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time friendship. Bawa, it's good to have you here. Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you for coming.
I bullied him to come on the podcast.
You know, at the time we've been getting on podcasts, just like what happened in Nigeria.
Yeah. People have a somehow perspective toward podcasting. They said that's where people go and say different things that they are not supposed to say. But I don't think that's the case. Bawa, what we do on the podcast is everybody gives a rundown of their week. You being our guest, could you tell us what was the exciting thing about this week and not so exciting?
Not so exciting things. We are in Nigeria, let's be real.
Yeah, exciting thing.
Yeah, just a rundown of your week.
Due to the fact that my company has off for like 4 months now, we've not been in operation. So I use most of my, throughout this week, I've been going out one UIC foundation, which we try to impact life, which has been part of what I've always wanted in life. Visiting school, in orphanage home, and the little time I have also to go to gym. I think I went to...
No, I can see those guns.
Yes.
I think I even organized a ball match with the orphanage, carry them along so that they cannot be left,
Oh, wow.
And these are the two projects so far. I think we also did one menstrual hygiene for the ladies also.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah,
I love that.
I think me and my team were able to get what we call the pad. You know pad now?
He said, you know pad now? Rashida, you know pad?
No, but it's interesting to see that. I'm sure you learned a lot of things during that time too about maybe things you did not know about menstruation.
I did the presentation. I think she was a medical person now. She is a medical person. I think he did justice in the whole situation and I was able to learn so much.
I love that.
Most importantly.
Very important. Yosis, how was your week?
Where do I start?
Start from anywhere. I know you had a busy week. I want to hear all about it.
Oh my God. Since early this month, we've been organizing a workshop. So there's this workshop that holds, photography workshop that holds yearly. Is the portrait workshop by the calligraphy studio. Last year, I attended as a photographer, as a student. Alhamdulillah, this year I was part of the organizing committee and it's been a ride. I love it, even though it was stressful. So it was slotted for the 17th of this month, which was last week, Monday started. So it's been that. Oh my God. Aside the stress, the one thing I like about workshops is you get to meet like minds, creative photographers, videographers, all under the same roof. And then great facilitators. If you're a photographer in Abuja or anywhere, people know we had them Bedge as facilitator, we had Big H as facilitators, Mike, brilliant people. We have this life coach, Dr. Ottman. He was there. Great stuff. Calligraphy himself did his thing, So everything, photography, creativity, business, everything. I was in charge of models, organizing. Oh my God, it's been a busy week. Rashida just did pity me. I don't know how many times I spoke. Rashida, we spoke everything. It can't be more than 20 minutes.
No. This week.
It can be.
We did not.
Right? And I got flu midweek. Oh my God. Well, I had to just do it. But I loved every bit of it. Met great people, lovely people, learned a lot again, So that has been my week. And there's something about workshops when they end, it's like you people have become family, hugs and whatnot. So that has been my week. I was supposed to see my goddaughters, but it wasn't possible because of the workshop, maybe this coming week. But alhamdulillah, fantastic week. I love it. Anything photography, you see me there.
Yeah, always there. Yeah.
I'm there. I love it. That's my natural habitat. I love it. But then the Nigerian factor happened again. This year's student, I pity them because light issue. We were running on generator all through. I think it was only the first day that we had light for 3 hours. So we'll be running on gen, and the heat in Abuja. Oh my God. Rashida,
I said it.
No, I had to stress that God. No. This one is different. Bawa, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. The heat is like Ramadan this year is going to be, so it's been really hot.
The heatness in Abuja as compared to Kebbi, because I left Abuja like a year ago. I'm now presently in Kebbi. Kebbi is a hell when it comes to.
Are you sure? Is Abuja and Kebbi will be competing for that hell position? Because what is happening?
I cannot relate.
Bawa, I cannot explain. Rashida, if you say that relating again, the thunder that will fire you from that window. So it's been hot. Like, no. Sometimes I will have to go back to the car, on the AC.
Wow.
Oh my God. Like, it's really hot. Anyway, they fixed the light, but the current has been nothing to write home about. You can't take anything, so we had to continue running on gen. But all in all, it was successful. Alhamdulillah. People that came outside from Abuja, they went back safely. That's what you pray for. They got more than they paid for, and that's what you aspire to when you're running this workshop. So alhamdulillah, it's been a fantastic week. I love it. That was my week.
Me, what did I even do this week? I went for a workshop, but it was not for me. It was for the kids. It's a maths and English workshop.
Great.
It was at our local library, so I took them there. They did 1 or 2. They tested their brain to see if all the hard work they've been doing at home and in school paid off. The report came back. It was impressive. And what did I do? Me personally, for myself, nothing interesting.
Can you imagine?
Nothing. That's been the week. Sometimes it just comes. It's Monday today, before you know it is Friday. Well, I'm like, what's happening? Ramadan is in like 5 days, so I'm looking forward to that. Inshallah. Is everybody ready? Have everybody paid back their fasts?
Yeah, sure.
It's just me and you now. Which fast Bawa will pay again? Oh, because he told you he learnt about pad now.
He learned about pad.
Why are you not a nice person?
Alhamdulillah. Bawa,
Alhamdulillah.
Today we are going to talk about navigating manhood in today's society. You know that we women, we come here every time we talk, we say the men do this, the men do that. They are always this. We just want to get from a man's perspective so that it's not be as if we are always assuming. Every time we are assuming that we don't know what men go through. I'm sure you as a man will be able to tell us that, see, it's not like this. You guys are taking it on the surface. We go more than
like this. Wish we can do better.
We wish we can do better. It's not the way you guys always point it out to be. Because the stories on the streets are not funny.
At all.
Give us the full package. Everything. We are here for it.
Okay. Some guys, I would say, maybe they are running away from the responsibility of being a man. Men so many responsibilities, I must say. I think yesterday I was lying down, I was thinking about something. Because I have a project that I'm supposed to carry on, this Ramadan feeding, which I promised to take 800%. I was looking at how do I feed my family? How do I want to catch up with that program? How do I want to support my parents, relative, friends? Most of these things that most guys look at, God knows. Maybe I will go back to become a woman so that I'll be at the receiving end.
It's not that easy for the women that are doing that too.
Yeah. Some women too are good, but I must say, men are very, very different, and the burdens are just too much for men. Most especially the responsible ones. But sometimes
you made that distinction. Responsible ones.
Maybe looking at those ones that are navigating, just like from the manhood, woman. I don't know. Some of them are just looking at, they want to become famous. That's just not really now if I say. because they are looking at the outside world, what some persons have become. So they
Mm.
feel I need to become this so that I will be known. Most of them, like the Bobrisky, I think when I get to find out, he's still a man. He's not really a woman. I think he's a man.
His case is even confusing.
The cross-dresser,
Well, regarding Bobrisky, remember when he was arraigned in court and the judge asked him, what does he identify as? He said he's a he. So I think we will take that.
exactly.
The way I see Bobrisky is a business for him.
The business.
It's a business for him, and he knows his market and he's cashing out.
Yeah.
Because some of the things he does and say, Bobrisky is one misogynist. The way he talks to women, is a misogynist. Forget all the funny voice, but no, he's still a man. But if he says he's a woman, for me, it's a business and he's cashing out. But Bawa, sorry to bring you back. Can you tell us what you do? If you can, a brief introduction of who Bawa is, what you do, and everything, why you decided to go into this career. Because I know you say your organization has been on down for 4 months. You do charity, but it can be for passion. You give us a brief introduction.
Bawa Muhammad is the name. Studied diploma mathematician from Thechilledsisterspodcast. I then proceeded to IBB University, that's Ibrahim Babangida University in Niger State, where I studied business administration. I actually had passion for media, but destiny.
Nigeria will change your destiny.
Just like that.
After all of that, I actually was working with one oil and gas company at Niger State, one Haider Oil and Gas. The company also crashed, and I left for the aviation industry. I started as baggage handler in the airport. If you are used to the airport environment,
wow.
I normally carry your bag. Yes, I started like that. Later, I joined for Travels and Tour as a ticketing and reservation officer. Later, promoted to ticketing supervisor. From there, my chairman from Fa'id now recommended me to one NG Eagle, Next Generation Eagle. I was transferred there. Then I was transferred from Lagos to Benin Kebbi to open up the station as a station supervisor. That's so far.
Wow. What a journey. This one now hustler. You're the real definition of hustler.
Because I started as a caterer. I was into catering one restaurant and catering services. Promoted from there up to a manager catering.
Wow.
It was during that period I had to leave the work for school when I did my admission. When I was working with Haider Oil and Gas at the peak of my 300 level, I was schooling at the same time working.
Oh wow.
This guy is working and schooling. No, he has to choose one.
But what's wrong if you can do it? What's the problem?
You see Nigeria.
So I was looking at how do I want to give my 300 level final year? No. And even though they are paying well, I just have to let me continue with my
wow.
I have to come back home, sit down. And during that period, I was actually planning on marriage. I got married during my first year. Now I have been married, no work, just waiting for the 19,600.
Wow.
But thank God I have a wife. Really supported. So I owe her a lot.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's nice. Not all men say it out, know. So it's refreshing to see a man say that whenever they say it. May Allah reward her for all her sacrifices too.
Yeah, inshallah. Nigeria will just test you,
Wallahi.
But what I love about Nigerians is the resilience. Like,
how are you? We are fine.
Yeah.
You're not fine.
We are men.
It's like when you are sick now in the hospital, you're jikida sauki. And there's no sauki anywhere.
Bawa is the right person to discuss this topic because he's really navigating manhood in today's world.
Head on. With everything that you've gone through career-wise, the challenges, the ups and downs, and you persevered. And alhamdulillah, you have a wife that has been supportive. What was the most challenging part of it for you that you were able to overcome? And what was the motivation that kept you going?
Well, the most challenging part of my career so far, I think, is that's the baggaging area. Baggaging when I was working with the airport as a baggage handler.
Yeah.
They used to see me as one Ajabo. During that time, it was hectic for me. Some of them, you need to go to the cargo hold, bring her back, you need to arrange bag. So that period, anytime I go home, she will just look at me and say, because all the work, I told her I was not going to it. Because I was just looking at the salary then was just, is it 48 or 50,000 naira?
Wow.
Like, I won't go. How do I, But she said, go. She just, one thing she said, I just like it when anytime they ask me, where is your husband?
Is that work?
Is that work?
Don't mind the amount. I said, okay, well, let me just, and I look, that period was enough for me, actually. It was like, God, when am I?
Wow.
Sometimes when I'm praying, one time I was praying, I was crying. I said, God, do not use my sin that I've committed in this life to want to punish me through this life. I really because
Hi.
when you're used to a certain luxury, at the time now you're
Yes.
not more
Yeah.
Yes.
to another life.
Yes.
And my mother has been always there. She said anytime she just said Allah Makan Baraka.
Yeah.
Bawa loves his mom so much. He's always I always see her picture.
Yes, now.
He loves
Support
her
myself
so
that
much.
after my Subihi prayer, I called her. I think that I learned from a friend actually. After Subihi prayer, I called mom. I said, no, I will pick that. So I used to call her maybe the whole time, maybe, but then finally going to bed. So that's,
Mm.
I think my wife and my mother, they've been very, very supportive and, respect to that.
Oh,
Mothers, may Allah keep them for us.
I mean,
Hopefully, we'll make them proud too.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
prayer. What a ride.
I know.
I love the fact that you're doing things with
But
the
sometimes if some person see me, what's wrong with you, Bawa? Are you sick? Yes, I'm not sick. Just the stress of the work, God, I grow lean, like,
But look at you today.
in 6 months when I left that one, I even leave without telling them I was
Yeah.
leaving because actually the management, that Abuja station, they loves me very well. Anytime there's any work,
Oh.
they feel, they just say, call Bawa. Bawa will fit in. I remember one time I had a training with Emirates Air. I think I was training on baggage handling. It's like, this guy is very good. Why not take Bawa? Bawa would want to do that. The kudos all the time. They said you are trying, you're going to do that. But you know one thing, I out of all, I was not using my diploma result to work. I wasn't using my PhD to work, but I was using my secondary school certificate to work.
Oh, wow. This one is not certificate. You're using your certificate.
Well,
Because I think it's what you were doing, your passion, your hard work, and it was visible for everybody to see. That's why they kept recommending you.
Yeah.
I love it. Your story is a good one. At least it doesn't have a side ending, right? You're thriving now and you're doing what you love.
I'm doing one especially the very part where I help people. Yes, that I love very well.
Yeah.
Going out this home, all of this is one thing I love. I've always have it in mind to do that, and it's actually coming, and I'm happy doing it.
You mentioned something about Ramadan feeding.
We have a program coming up, but we're looking at feeding 80 persons because last year we started with 40, so we're looking at how we can go down to 80 because it's a gradual thing. You know how
yes.
We are looking at, I think so far I've received a donation of a bag of rice, Honeywell macaroni.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
One pack, full pack, and I think 2 packets of Maggi cake. So we are looking at now. I think the meeting I'm supposed to have now for later, I think maybe we know if we're going to give them free like raw food or we're going to cook.
Oh,
the food.
All those have this fairly this clothes. We use the clothes. I have 2 bags now, full bags.
Wow. Oh, you're doing amazing.
Wow.
See, Allah reward you.
Like, I love it.
People think that these things are like easy to do. They are not that easy to do.
Organizing anything is not easy. And talk more or talk less of organizing feeding.
You have to have the mind to do it, and you have to be accountable for everything that comes to you.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing to do.
And most especially when you have a very good team that you're working with, and they are up and most of the projects we carry on is just a self-contribution. We just said we made it upon ourselves that every month now we have directors in every department. So we now said if every head of department should pay 1,000 naira monthly, other men 500 naira. But even at that, some people don't have, but we manage up like that. So we have some people who are just saying, okay, I will give 5,000 monthly. Some people will say, one person gave us 50,000 naira and he gave us a bag of rice.
That's really great.
That's amazing. Oh, I love it.
Rashida, during Ramadan and before Ramadan, you see people, organizations, some groups doing this Ramadan feeding, and I love it. I participate in some, they will give you options if you can pay for the whole month, you're feeding so persons, or it's just one person. No matter how low it is, it goes a long way.
It does.
I am proud of anybody that does it because this year is even worse with the hunger in Nigeria. Imagine the kind of people that will be looking for this kind of initiative. At least you are breaking your fast. I remember last year in Kaduna and other northern states, there were adults that couldn't fast because abincin sahur talk more of budebaki. No food to start your fasting, talk more of the one that you break your fast with. So imagine pushing a Muslim that far that he will leave one of the pillars of Islam. He will not fast.
That's bad. Bawa, running a foundation, I know it's definitely not easy. What are the challenges? Because I get that you're on the streets more. So you see people, you see how difficult Nigeria is. You see how it affects people because you're on ground. You know, it's different from somebody that is not on ground, that doesn't mingle with people in the grassroots to really understand what the situation is and how the country is. You're seeing it firsthand, how the situation is. Is it what we see on the internet? Most times we just judge based on what we see on the internet.
You know, running a foundation is not easy actually. But with the way some people are doing it, when I'm looking at some people, they have support actually, but they are not doing what they ought to do. I think there's only one channel that I'm looking at. I've forgotten this name. That guy is trying. There is not a foundation, but he just feel anytime he gets money, support from people, he just feed people on the street. That one is one thing. So, but ours is we are looking at, the less privileged, mostly the orphanage, the less privileged, and that education aspect of the whole thing. I think there's one thing too. If you're used to watching my status, you see I do post some of these things on Rashida. We went to the school. I was just like, is this really the school? The school in Kebbi. I was just like, God, what is it? Well, the children were just tired, the school, no seats, nothing. Like, I don't even know how to start. What we went there for was a different thing. But when we went there, we now realized these people, they need more than what we had for. Out of our own, spoke to the headmaster alongside my other, saying, okay, if possible, 2-3 persons that we can sponsor because it's a primary school. From the primary school until the time they are finishing their primary school. They gave us 2 names. They said one of the girls just came to school because her sister is coming to school and she don't have any. The parents talk to them about registration. They say they don't have money. They are not ready for that yet. So we say, okay, no problem. Take that. I think one of the girl and boy, from that school, the first school, we got a uniform for them. We bought a pair of shoes, brought a bag, the fancy bag, this lady's bag, give them a bag. We share books for them. Then the school as a whole, that is the class, the particular class, we share books for them. And those boys, we give them a book of books and their uniform. The kids, and they were happy. You see, if every other person, like most people that are running the foundation, if they will do that, I think they'll touch life actually. It's going to be very amazing.
But I understand that they are doing that, but how sustainable is that? Like, for how long can it go? Is it till they finish primary school, university?
Like what we did now, we just said those ladies, those girls, because we are not strong.
Yes.
Just self-control. All of it. So from their primary school, because I think the girl and the guy are in primary 1 and 2 or 2.
Yeah.
So we said up to the school now, we're going to take care of that. I think we paid normally PTA, recreation, and also we paid for that. We now said, okay, we should just continue.
Cool.
You see me in one of the classes. When I went to the class, I was like, these children, they're supposed to be in a play class, this kindergarten. But they say they're in primary. How do I want to compete with these children? That was when I started singing, row your boats, just, I was like, all their minds now. Everybody was just like, Bawa, I think we have to be creative. Just do something carry them along. I think that one we went for a different program actually, but on reaching the school, the girl we sent to make our findings for us did not do the actual findings because she did not give us exactly what we want. So at the end of the day, what we just did, we were able to just switch quickly. We've got toothpaste, this my toothpaste, and the brush here among them. Maybe after that, I'll send you pictures. You see, we share among the children, teach them how to brush their teeth, tell them how to take care of it. It's all about hygiene. This is how you should do this. And we play. Yes. Now we are looking at after fasting, if they are resumed, because they said they should go for the state government is saying they should quickly go into exams and round up for the seniors because of the fasting period. So we're thinking of after fasting, we'll pick 1 or 2 persons among us who can be able to go and help those teachers. There is no teacher. I didn't see any teacher in that school because just 1 or 2, the headmaster and 1 other, and they see their teachers. So maybe we'll just pick one of maybe the primary, we'll now teach them the rhymes, A, B, C, D, and rhymes. Things they will learn. Now start teaching them. This is like the day I was teaching them, this is my head, my nose, my eyes. Dancing. I was dancing with them. They were happy.
I love it. I did work with MDGs, this their project during Jonathan's time, but our own focus was for primary healthcare, and all that. We'll go to this primary PHC, that's what they call the primary healthcare. We check the facilities. It's when you go there, you open your mouth, Rashida. Like, this is the only hospital around this area, and you enter, it's only bench, 1 stool, right? Then one horrible looking something called bed, some tablets, and I say, and supposedly this place is funded. I know. So when Bao was talking about his initiative with children, this was what was coming to my mind. It's when you go out there, you see things.
That's primary health care that you're talking about. My wife happens
Yeah.
to be, she's a nurse midwife by profession.
Okay.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
I actually work with the primary health care center actually.
Mm.
Voluntary, that was initial school, voluntarily she was working. That was
Yeah.
when my of how to help people started coming, even though I was not in it. I was just like, I don't have to, how do I?
Oh.
Okay.
I was renting a one-bedroom flat. So because of the frequent coming of these women, sometimes they want to go for delivery. You have to go to the general hospital, and
Yes.
the general hospital is very expensive. Now, and they know how to be a midwife, and she did take delivery in the primary healthcare centers. Sometimes they feel they will not go to the hospital because it's very expensive. They will have to come home now.
Yes.
Sometimes I was one time I came back home around 12 o'clock. I couldn't enter my house. My wife was just
Wow.
she was there with them trying to like I cannot just come in and meet them doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
I said a two-bedroom flat, and I said this other room. And one thing she's okay and understand the whole thing that she had to get your medical history first to know how far maybe your height.
Very important.
So because if it's something she cannot handle, just refer you instantly
Yes.
to general. And if it's something she can handle, she will do it. So I
Yeah.
think primary health is a help actually. And so many of
Like,
them are not trained professionals. They are not trained personnel, but they take delivery. There was one
yeah.
lady came around 3 o'clock. They called my wife that where I live, there's something we were wrong. I had to because I had to walk her down because nobody. I walk her down.
Wow.
This lady was actually pushing. The head was projecting out, and the lady who happens to be this community health
Oh my
something.
God.
This woman don't even know how to conduct delivery.
Wow.
Like, if you should not touch this lady, for life, she don't know what will happen. And because the whole thing was a bit, I don't know, there are times now. One time she was calling, I was like, I don't know. Is it a breach?
The baby is
The
breached.
baby is breached. Somebody was doing CS and he learned it on YouTube.
On YouTube. They have arrested him. I think
No, he
somebody
needs to
died,
be.
right?
He needs to be arrested. He needs to be
Yeah, they arrested
in
him.
prison.
Yes. I think
I'm like,
somebody
what's
died while he was.
happening?
No, the patient died. It was his first one. The patient died and they arrested him. Him. But see, all these problems that we've been like talking about since, it all comes down to what? Our government, right? What kind of a country are we? Like, yes, now it's societal failure, governmental failure. Because what will make you go to a quack, even though he will not tell you that it's from YouTube, he's going to learn how to do CS. But then healthcare is expensive. Doctors are leaving Nigeria. Nurses are leaving Nigeria. The good hands that we have are leaving Nigeria for what? For greener pastures. Private hospitals, even if you go, is expensive. You have to add prayer on top because anything can happen. There are so many stories out there. So the whole thing is pathetic. Being a Nigerian is really sad. Being a Nigerian is an extreme sport.
God have
It's
mercy.
an extreme sport. If not, okay, how? 3 a.m. A midwife. Kai, oh my God. Well, Bawa, usually I don't like talking about Nigeria because it will just affect my mood for the whole day. The Rashida knows.
And this thing is that these people, they don't have a choice.
No, they don't.
Like, this is their last resort.
Yes.
Like last time somebody said he went to general hospital, what they are charging him around like 150,000.
General hospital, a general hospital.
Right, the lady came to my house. I think she was actually what's it called? On it. She was contracting.
Yes.
So the contraction was very intense for her. So the pains all over. When on coming, I was just sitting down. I said, when I saw the sign, I just stepped out. Coming back, Edina was crying. She has not eaten since yesterday. Where's your husband? I've been hustling for money. Don't know how to get me. My wife was saying that she needs to know a medical history. What's so far about you? Because I'll not run just like say I want to just conduct delivery without knowing you very well. So the best thing I advise is let me just take you to the general hospital. I will go along. Maybe we'll go together. The husband now started crying. That thing you cannot go because if you have to go to the general hospital, definitely you have to pay
money.
Understand? Then my wife conducted the delivery. My baby's clothes was the one they had to even use. I was like, why are you packing my
child's clothes?
Yeah.
Oh God.
His wife is just a wonderful human being. My
She
God.
is. She sounds amazing.
And all of that, these are things I was looking at. I was thinking, how can I be of help to people?
Because you're seeing it, you're living it. Yeah, you can't just ignore it.
I think how much she said they must pay. Yeah, they said they want to pay. I said, how much do you want to pay? The man said the only amount he has is 3,500. I said, madam, allow them to please. Just go. I was the person that was telling that I'm tired of your work. I don't see anything out of the work. So when I talk to I learned the exam.
Yes, that's the only thing that keeps you like like fulfillment you get.
How much maybe they pay you? Is it 20, 30 something thousand they pay you? Because one
And
thing
this
I
is
love
a
about her is
life-saving
she's
occupation.
not doing it for me actually. She's just doing it for the passion she has for
All
it.
the passion.
Even when we came to Benin, there's this NGO, one Project Hope, even though that's their program now, we secured a job for her. It was like she was going to the work. She said she's not, I don't like this work. I said, why? She said it's not her field. Now she wants to see people, how she can do this. It's not about writing, it's not her team. Because what if I pay you well? She said, no, it's not her team. She wants to go to the hospital where she will do. I said, okay, fine, good.
It's not easy to read that course and then you come and you're not doing what you actually want to do.
Yes.
It's really difficult. The course is a hard course to read. Anything medical line is really a hard course to read.
Tell me about it.
You can see the other people that are in the same course with you, how they are balling. It's an amazing job to have. You see people leave Nigeria, come abroad. They leave everything they've learned in Nigeria and they want to go into the medical line. Why? Because you easily get jobs and it's in demand. Lives needs to be saved. It's amazing. She's doing it for the community and I love that.
And one thing with the medical field, you're doing it and you're getting the reward from your maker. Double blessing. But it's really hard. And I don't envy them for 1 second. Not 1 second, Rashida. Not 1 second.
Yeah, shout out to your wife, Bawa. She's an amazing job. May Allah reward her.
Allah reward her.
You too.
Yes, for being supportive, right? I think you guys were made for each other.
And his NGO too. He's doing the same thing.
NGO, yes. And the reason why he started all of this, he just told us, is because of what the wife was doing.
Yeah.
So you see, it was a match made in heaven. Alhamdulillah. May you guys grow old together and stronger.
I reap the fruit of your labor in this world and in Jannah.
Repeat. You need to reap that fruit, please.
But we're not looking at the stubborn aspect.
No, because it pays off, sometimes you think that you're doing something and you're not getting the reward as fast as you want it. Bawa, we usually do something on this podcast and we'll not let you go. We go on the streets of Instagram. So I was wondering if during your busy schedule, taking care of people, sharing pads and doing the Lord's work with your NGO, if you came across this video of a guy who is 23 years old and he took his nephew who was 6 years old, his sister's child. He took the boy for ritual and then
something like that.
The cleric, is it cleric they call them? Yeah, he was the one that
the Babalao. Which one be cleric? He took it to the shrine. So which cleric? Rashida likes using big English. Bawa, you can see. Boca and cleric. Waiting concerning Boca with cleric.
Please leave me alone. I'm trying to be professional here.
Okay.
And then he was one that exposed the boy. And don't forget that this sister was one taking care of this 23-year-old boy. I'm like, what is happening in the world? People like you now trying to help other people and look at how this person is just trying to get fast money. I saw that story and I was shocked. I'm like, no, you can't use your sister. And I'm sure he's living with her because this child knows him for him to have followed him. It's usually those close to you.
Yes.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it out completely, just halfway. I don't know. I just don't like most negative stories like that.
I know. With everything you're going through, I don't think you want to add. What you see around you is enough.
There was one day I was watching something like that. I think a guy took advantage of a young girl of that age, actually. Girl of just 9 or 8 years. I was just like, I don't shed tears. Why? Why are you doing it?
Why? That's the question. Why? No, they'll say it's the devil. It's always the devil.
It's devil.
You can't go out and do that. Why? What's that? Forcing yourself into her because she's not even open for that.
She's not ready. It happens more than we think. It's crazy.
This is just like my mom. Anytime, because I have all my children are girls. She said that uncle thing, that maybe your younger one just come and say, uncle. Yes, learn to stop that. Always tell them that if a man touches her here, it's a bad. Touches her here. You need to tell her.
You have to.
That same post, the mother was teaching her daughter bad touch, good touch.
Yes, I saw that.
If you go to that post, the comment, come and see men fighting. That why is she teaching her daughter?
It's the best though.
They are upset that she's teaching her daughter to identify pedophile. Yes, Bawa. It's really sad. They were fighting there. Why? No, it's no good. Say,
I recently saw an
Uh,
imam preaching that what is the problem? I love when you said you have all girls, because like when you're a girl dad, and it's amazing. I love people that are like girl dads and are intentional about it, because the imam was saying that what is wrong with men of these days, that they don't want their girl child to come close to them. That who told you that you should not take your girl child out when you're going out? It's really separated where you have a boy child and you have a girl child. If the girl child needs pad or something, I'm using pad because you know about pad now. If she needs if she needs pad, she has to tell the mother, and the mother will come and tell the father, or so she doesn't have this direct communication with the dad. That who told you guys that you should not have direct communication with your girl child? Your girl child should be able to come talk to you about things that are affecting her personally. In fact, if she has a boyfriend or she has a crush on somebody, she should be able to tell the father, not only the mother.
Yes.
That why
Yes.
what is wrong with our northern men that are not bringing their child close to them? When a girl child is coming close to you, say go to your mom. That why? Who asks you? Where in the Quran did you see that those things happen? That why are you not bringing your girl child close to you? And it got me thinking. I'm like, he actually has a point. Fathers are not really that close to their daughters.
yeah, I think that goes on, the north actually per se. Because we are looking at, it's not the religion actually, because if you read deep into the religion, you will understand some things, but it's tradition now.
It's tradition.
And the view of people, mostly the north now, they feel, this guy, why is he negative thoughts about him? My girls, I'm looking at, if God said today you're not going to have a male child, then what will happen?
That will happen. Nothing.
I want to learn to groom them, become the men. I have an auntie that all her children are female. So I was one day I was talking to her. I quote one of what matter say me. I was trying to teach her.
I love it. So what? Like, is it a crime to have only girl child? What is it?
We're in the 21st century, but people are still having this mindset of I don't even know what century. And for Muslims, it's even really sad.
And do you know what they say about girl child in Islam?
Yes.
Well,
It's
like,
your
If you train
gateway
a
to
girl
Jannah.
child, Jannah. Well,
like,
I don't
so
know.
that's part of the Islamic aspect that talks about taking care of them. That's where I hold family. That let me give them the best I can.
I love it. We love intentional fathers here.
we do.
Sorry, I'm talking about my daughters.
Oh, we love it. I always talk about my boys.
We love it. Talk about them well.
So on that note, guys, we have come to the end of today's podcast. Thank you so much, Bawa. Keep up the good work. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Please come back again.
Sure,
Let's hear
anytime.
the progress of your NGO.
Thank you so much. It's been a delight having you, Bawa. Your NGO, may it grow bigger. The initiatives that you've been on, may Allah give you the funds, the energy, and the right people to help you run it. Yes, your family, your wife, amazing woman. Say hi to her. May Allah bless your family. Thank you so much for coming. You can follow us on all our social media handles. It's at the Thechilledsisterspodcast, both on Instagram and TikTok. You can now actually watch us on YouTube. No reason for you guys, right? If you don't have a subscription on Spotify, or you're not using an Apple phone, or you don't, RSS's radio has been crazy, you can now watch us on YouTube. Just put it in there. We are at the background helping you chill.